Hello everyone, Mrs. CW here. This is a dance tutorial for the song There Is a Santa Claus. This is in scene 10 of Elf the Musical Junior. And this is probably my favorite song in the whole show. It's fast, it's exciting, and it's just so much fun to dance to. So let's get started. In this video, I'm going to talk through the lyrics and the choreography, and then I'll make another one where I'm doing it with the music. So start with this video, then when you're feeling better about everything, then switch to the one with the music. Okay. All right, so the song starts in the Hobbs house, and Michael, or Michaela, in our case this time, when I'm making this, is pouting about where did Buddy go, and then looks out and sees Santa. And Emily Hobbs, mom, she's fiddling with Buddy's Etch-a-Sketch and looking at the note he left, and she's marveling at it and not noticing what Michaela is seeing at first, and then finally does notice. So, okay, let's get started. So Michaela, she's trying to get her mom's attention, mom, and then says, I saw a tiny sleigh. So tiny hands like this. Not almost like prayer, but close. Make its tiny way. So kind of wind up and turn your hands into like a close together stop motion. Right across the sky. So go into a Y and then up into a jazz. Okay? There wasn't time to think. This is when you start walking away from the table a bit. There wasn't time to think. Push your hands back like a thought going into your head. There wasn't time to blink. So like your lashes going outwards blinking. Before it zoomed right by. And it's like you don't make that sound with your mouth, but at the end of the note, hit it with a jazz. Now this is a signature move that I put in every show that we do here at Haymarket. So it's one that Michaela does. It's one that Charlie and Wonka did. We also had it a number of places in Madagascar. So you wind up on your left and you go out and up with your right before it zoomed right by and kind of hit it at the end. And everything I knew. So everything jazz hands upwards, and now with your outer, with your right, and then your left. Everything I knew, and everything, you're pointing to your mom with your right, then left. I'm right-handed, so I start with my right a lot. Everything I knew, and everything that you knew too, keep your pointers up, is absolutely now untrue because, like sassy, like I told you so. Absolutely now untrue because, without a doubt, so stop, turn it over, turn it in, up, and around. There is a Santa Claus. And point at the end. Your other hand is like out, jazz, and it's like you're reaching for your mom. You gotta look, okay? And then point at the end. Then Emily, who's sitting with the Etch-a-Sketch, finally looks and says, oh my god. It's like you're gonna say, oh my gosh, okay? And then you stand up and you go, I just saw him too. Like you're, like Home Alone moment. I just saw him too, yet my whole life through. Like it's like you're clutching your pearls, like, oh my goodness. Now you do the opposite of what Michael did. He seemed fake to me. And it's like, before it was up in a Y, sparkle, now it's down like, I don't know what to call that. Hourglass, I guess. Like a timer. He seemed fake to me. And then you start walking. Couldn't Santa see backwards? Like see into your head. What a fantasy. Like you're bringing your hands forward, like, wow, can you imagine that? Doing the same motions that Michaela did, but in a mirror motion. Now you wind up on your right side and go out towards your left, so your outer hand. He appears to be, and then everything, now it's with your outer hand, so now you use your left. I thought, is tangled up in one big knot. So up on your tippy toes. The world out there has clearly got its flaws. You're loosely making a world a round shape and then kind of shrugging. And then walk towards each other. If they can't say there is a Santa Claus, pointing. And they come to the middle. And then this is when we have our ensemble join them. It is as if all of New York City is seeing Santa in the sky. Can you imagine? That'd be so exciting. So you've got to come in with all the energy. Now it's a fast, dun, 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 but if you don't get to your spot, when you need to, by the time you start singing, just be moving and dancing while you're singing, okay? I would think you'd get there pretty fast though, especially if we come in 2 lines. So it's hard to be sedate. That means like it's hard to be sleepy, snoozy, like it's hard to just be sitting there when you see Santa. So get your hands on your head. It's hard to be sedate, or keep your head on straight. You're going to go around like with your hands on your head. This is a move from Matilda when she's in her thoughts. So again, another homage to our former shows. It's hard to be sedate or keep your head on straight when fairy tales come true. So it's like you're making the okay sign, or it's like you're sewing with a needle, I guess is another way to think of it. Because it's like I was thinking like you're doing like a spell. When fairy tales and then come true. So you're releasing the spell. Though I can't complain, it's like you kind of throw it away, like, I don't want to complain. Because if I'm insane, so kind of like sign language for crazy, with your pointers, that means you are too, right? With the words and kind of sassy, like, I told you. And then, so why don't we make a pact? Don't do it real close. Open it so people still see you. So why don't we make a pact, and kind of lean forward and then stand upright. A solemn pledge to be exact. So this is where you do the Pledge of Allegiance. It's your right hand over your heart. You drop the left. Now your right hand is up. That's the one that comes out. So why don't we make a pact, a solemn pledge to be exact, that Santa's real, in fact he always was. So it's like you're gesturing first with your right, and then your left comes back into the game, okay? And then I know I've had my doubts before, but now there's proof. So get your hands, I know I've had my doubts before. Circle around, bring them together by proof. It's fast. But now there's proof. Now flip it under, so then it's like your hands are facing down and out, and clear it out. But now there's proof I can't ignore, accentuating the beat. And now you shrug. So why deny it anymore? You shrug up and then down. There is, so with your right, jazz low, left, signature moves here. I do this in every show too. Sam, you're like up on your tippy toes and you're like excited. Ta, and then Claus, and you kind of like, yes, with your face, you're like, yes, he's real. And then you hold the note, you bring your hands down that whole long note, and then you, with your right hand on the bump, point. And the point's not straight out like, hey, and the point's not straight up like Hamilton, it's at an angle. And it must be a point, okay? It's not any other gesture, it's a point, okay? So, and it's like you just saw Santa. And on that beat, it's like you're saying, Buddy was right, okay? So it's like Claus. Buddy was right in your head. Don't say that out loud, but. Okay, so again, fast, the part that the chorus and the ensemble is going to sing. It's hard to be sedate or keep your head on straight when fairy tales come true. Though I can't complain, 'cause if I'm insane, that means you are too. So why don't we make a pact, a solemn pledge to be exact, that Santa's real, in fact he always was. I know I've had my doubts before, but now there's proof I can't ignore. So why deny it anymore? There is a Santa Claus. Okay, I think you got it. Now let's try it with the music. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.